They say majority rules, and that's surely the case. But you have to be careful not to always follow the majority. The majority often makes major mistakes. Usually, the true followers of God are small in number compared to the world. Revelation 2 and verse 24 is the first time that the word rest or remnant appears in the book of Revelation. It says, to the rest of Thyatira. The rest or the remnant in this text are those who do not accept the practice and the teachings of Jezebel. They are the light who have not known the darkness. They are the faithful who have not become unfaithful. They are the remnant people of God. God always has a remnant. During the Dark Ages, it was people like the Waldenses who lived in the wilderness and risked their lives to obey the Bible. During the flood, it was Noah and his family. During the time of Jezebel, it was Elijah and the faithful of Israel. Elijah was outnumbered by the prophets of Baal, but God assured him in 1 Kings 19 and verse 18, "Yet I have reserved 7,000 in Israel, all whose knees have not bowed to Baal." In the last days, the Bible says God will once again have a remnant. Revelation 12 and verse 17 says, "And the dragon was enraged with the woman, and he went to make war with the remnant or the rest of her offspring who keep the commandments of God and have the testimony of Jesus Christ." God's people in the last days keep his commandments, and they will have the testimony of Jesus. Revelation 19 and verse 10 says, the testimony of Jesus is the spirit of prophecy. God's church will keep God's commandments and have the prophetic gift. Isn't it good to know that God always has a people praying and obeying, prophesying, and preparing others for his coming? The majority might be going astray, but God has a remnant. The majority might be worshiping idols, but God has a remnant. The majority might be serving on the wrong day and worshiping the wrong God, but God has a remnant. And today, God invites you to be part of that remnant. Not focused on the majority, not following the world, but living by faith and serving in truth.